I get asked a lot about how do I store, how do I keep a note of the flies I get over the years to tie. And when I used to tie a lot for friends who fished mainly competitions, especially in the lochs and the rivers of the UK and Ireland and around the world, I would store them in folders. Now I've only got one left. This is one I've left. Keep a hold of. And this here is a kind of snippet of basically what you could tie in a season, really, because this mainly built this folder up over a full season. Just basically tying for 2 or 3 different people who were fishing in Ireland as well as in the UK. So just to get an idea how I did it. The folders, well, the sleeves I keep are used. These are for stamps. Just basically for a stamp collector. So I bought these on eBay, and these were the ideal, as I thought, for putting the flies in. Not the easiest to see like this, but in video, but just to get an idea what they look like. So basically what I would do is, depends, like it's a bit mixed up at the beginning at the moment, like, but I'd have midge pupa and dialbacks, blah blah, at first, and then I'd get into the bigger flies through the back. And then here's a kind of mix of just flies I've been tying. It was flies I put in. There were these a kind of river as well as lochs. Just at the tail end of tying over a year or so. In this one here, there's a couple of flies I tied for a friend who fishes in the lake, like him in Teeth, and he wanted some mayflies, so there's some mayfly patterns, kind of Irish mix, but with an international size, so they had to fit a certain hook or size as well. So they couldn't be as big as this one here with the tail it's on. There's this one down here, this bumble. But anyway, so as I say, I would some dries in here, loch flies. I'd normally start off like, as I say, buzzers. The dial back there, some buzzers, quilled buzzers or so. The ball I place somewhere in a competition or some. You can see a lot of tied in single hooks, or sorry, standard hooks rather than curved. Like some have got curved hooks. Some don't. Just depends on the style that you're going to be fishing the fly. If you're fishing on the hang, curved hook's fine. If you're wanting to pull, you're better with a straight hook. It hooks up better. So anyway, we've even got, as you see there's some shipments, great wee pattern. So basically I would start with midge pupa, and then we go into some crunchers. Again, we've got some shipments, we've got some Carixa down here, dial backs starting to come on. And then we go into this one. This is a few dial backs. Black's obviously a good colour, the natural, the brown. It's a yellow owl version. There's this one here is the Organza, which is a body. There's the Organza one there as well. So it just builds up. This page here is Killarney type flies. I think it was Lochlean. So you get kind of smaller, you get cormorants, dialbacks even. Still a touch of the traditional flies there, wee goat's toe. Again, some more cormorants down here. What's in here? Some shuttlecocks, yellow owls. There's a couple of stray flies here. Got caddis. I would say they're kind of leggy bumblebee type flies. Some law flies here. Some beetles. Canis. Worth having some canis. Got some river soft tackle wets here. Just the traditional ones. Again, just the samples of flies that I was tying at the time. We drop more. And then onto this one here, we go into the kind of, basically still water patterns. We go into, well, I've got the snatchers. So we've got bob spits, Midas, hoppers. Kind of rumbling on, there's a few here as well, some foamy one at the tip here. It's just a hopper with the foam, good sighter, as much as a good fish taker. Detached bodies. We've got the original Midas, which is there. Again, a bit big for the competitions here, but we've got the lost style, we've got some daddies, but we've got the Bob's Bits. Different versions of the just Palmers, the mergers. We've got Bob's Bits with the booby eyes, so on. The all-rounders, good pattern. Some hedgehogs, bumble type mix. Again, another good style of fly. Hoppers, the CDCs. The original sort of claret Bob's Bits, it did really well. It does. Certainly one of the top flies. The balling midge. These are feathers here to put together a very heavy palmered fly. Certain loss you'll come across midge balling up, mainly in the evening. They all ball up for some reason, and the fisheries soak them in. And these are a selection of hackles for one of the patterns that I tied. We've got obviously dabblers, again a few different colours. There's a balling midge there. I'll just get one out. You can see it's just a heavy palmer. That's all those hackles on one hook to give that impression. So there's a couple there, one slightly lighter, one slightly darker. And here, this page, we've got obviously more dabblers. So we've got the octopus, dries, we've got the stimulator, an Irish style. Again, going on to the sort of, some of these are like for the lake, a wee bit shorter. To suit the international, we've got the mayflies, dries. Again, another mix of different patterns. Look at the sunburst tail, Kate McLaren. A very good flying mask. Very good in Melvin as well. Some muddlers again, some beetle patterns. The American clock type flies. Again, on here, more muddlers. The Carson, which is a good fly. Large bibio. Leggy dabbler type flies. And more. Just go on and on. Before you know where you are, you've got a fair selection of flies. It's traditional Scottish. There's a duck fly pattern. Right, then we go into some dries again. Some mayfly. And then we go into the multicoloured swap shop, if you want to call it. We've got the fabs, blobs. In the back, we've got the boobies. Fry patterns there. Again, all different colour combinations. Cormorants. Folk they like the cormorant. It's a kind of mini lure type, buzzer type, depending how you tie it. So there we are. That's sort of a quick look at the only folder I've left now, like, but it's a folder that will give you an idea of the type of flies you would build up over a season, fishing all over the UK and Ireland. They're all very productive flies, they've all caught fish. As I say, it's amazing how many you tie and how many you can build up. And this, as I say, is only one folder. I used to have a few, but this is the one that's left. So I thought you'd like to see it. So as I say, I get asked a lot about the flies. So there you are. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's always fun to look back at the patterns as well and see what you've been tying. So thank you for watching.